In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 8 tips to grow your Twitch stream fast. Before we dive into today's content, let's go ahead and pause for a moment to consider the value of making smart decisions. Speaking of which, we're thrilled to once again partner with Mint Mobile, the pioneers in transforming the wireless industry. They're dedicated to providing premium wireless service without that hefty price tag we've all come to dread. Ever find yourself puzzled by the sky-high cost of your wireless bill? Well, if so, Mint Mobile is on a mission to demonstrate that there's a smarter way to do things. For a limited time, new customers can enjoy any 3-month plan for just $15 a month. That's correct. You were hearing that correctly. 50% off their unlimited plan. Imagine accessing the nation's largest 5G network, enjoying unlimited talk and text, and all the benefits of a high-tier wireless experience at half the cost. The transition to Mint Mobile is a breeze thanks to their eSIM technology. Many of you can seamlessly switch over from the comfort of your home in as little as 15 minutes. And for those of you that prefer a physical SIM card, Mint Mobile's got you covered there with a free SIM sent directly to your doorstep. Let go of the old, overpriced, and convoluted ways of wireless. Head over to trymintmobile.com/howtotech to snag this incredible offer and get premium wireless for just $15 a month. My wife and I jumped on the Mint Mobile bandwagon over a year ago, and we've been fans ever since. Who can resist the allure of significant savings? What's going on, guys? Chad here from How To Tech, the channel dedicated to helping you take your tech to the next level. And I've got 8 tips that are hopefully going to help you take your Twitch live stream and grow it faster. Some of these tips are going to be a little bit self-explanatory. I do want to dive into some of those as well and give a little bit more insight. And then also I've got a few other ones that might be some things that you haven't thought about. But most of this is not necessarily just exactly what the tip is. It's some of the information that goes along with the tip. So I wanted to go ahead and mention that now. There's timestamps and stuff down below so you can jump around back and forth. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to interact with your viewers. Obviously, this is something you need to do. If you're live streaming, the whole purpose is to be actively being able to communicate and your audience communicate with you. So you need to keep an eye on chat. That's a pretty basic one, and that's why I wanted to get it out of the way really quick. Not all these tips are going to be really basic. Like, you need to make sure that your stream's not lacking. You need to make sure you're talking to people. We obviously understand those things, but sometimes it's good to reiterate those things. So make sure you're interacting with your viewers. Tip number 2 is to be ready to entertain, not game. I can't tell you how many people go to live stream and they're so ready to play the game, but they're not ready to actually entertain their viewers. Something that you can do that is really helpful is, say, use the Notes app on your phone or get a sheet of paper and leave it beside your desk and write down different topics you possibly want to talk about. If you play video games, a really hot topic right now is the current hacking or glitches and things that's going on with Apex Legends and the possibility of some, technical things that are going on there that might be a little scary to some people. That's a really good topic to talk about. And if that's something you're interested in, check out this video. I think this side, check it out up here from Pirate Software. It took 5 hours of my day, and I absolutely loved every minute of it. If you're interested about game and security and cybersecurity and all that stuff, it's a really neat watch. But just have topics. It's not difficult. Just have some topics to talk about with your viewers to keep them entertained. Tip number 3 is to play with friends, because playing with friends equals easy conversations and reduces that dead air that you tend to get whenever you're just playing the game by yourself and being quiet because you're listening to things, you're paying attention to the story. That stuff is important, but it's very hard to do that if you're not a more seasoned or cognitively thinking about it, that kind of streamer. If you're not doing those things, it's kind of hard to make sure that you are paying attention and giving your attention to your chat and being entertaining to them, which is very important. Tip number 4 is to play with viewers. This comes back to engagement and also another way to entertain people. I'm definitely not saying that you need to let your viewers join in your game that you're playing and have open mics, because that could equal some chaos. But definitely do like open lobbies or game nights with your viewers, and they can still chat back and forth in the Twitch chat, which is going to help, once again, engagement for your live stream. Tip number 5 is make sure you set up those graphics and alerts. I am also a victim of this. I know how to do all this stuff, and I know how to grow a live stream. I know how to grow a YouTube channel. I've done it many times, and I've also been streaming on Twitch for over 10 years at this point, on and off. definitely on and off, not full time. But whenever it comes to that, it's very easy for me to go ahead and add in all my sources and have my webcam, have my game, have my audio and everything dialed in, but not have proper graphics or even alerts set up. The alerts is like a gift to the viewer. Whenever they follow your channel and see their name on screen, it makes them feel like they're a part of your community, and you want to make sure that you have those things set up. So graphics, not as important, but it's really good for branding for your live stream, but the alerts is definitely a nice way to show your viewers that you care about them supporting and give them a way to be like, hey, that's me. I followed him. That's pretty neat. Tip number 6 is to try out new games or just try out new streaming styles. If you see that you tend to have a better viewer retention whenever you're doing just chatting and having a conversation with your Twitch stream, maybe focus a little bit more time on that and a little less time on your games, and try to figure out a good healthy balance to grow your live stream, or maybe play other games that you don't play as often and see how those might actually equate to your stream growing and bringing in new viewers. Tip number 7 is kind of an essential. You guys have probably heard this many times, but you need to set a streaming schedule. Once again, this is a best practice that I don't typically follow that well because my schedule is kind of chaotic, but if you can, having a consistent stream in a time for your stream is key, because you become a part of somebody's routine. If they really like your live stream and they really enjoy your content, if they can, kind of just rely on the fact that you're always going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they're probably going to make that a part of their routine if they really enjoy your live stream. So try to figure out some days that you can consistently stream on and try to make that a part of your Twitch stream schedule. Tip number 8 is to get them clips. Twitch has an easy way for you to go ahead and clip and highlight parts of your stream that were interesting, funny, and there are also other tools out there that are amazing for just going ahead and taking those clips and posting them on other platforms. It's also really good to just have them on your Twitch stream, so if anybody shows up to your Twitch stream and goes, oh, they're offline, they can watch some of your clips and kind of figure out what your stream's about. Are you more serious about your games? Do you do a little bit more chatting with your community? Or are there more funny moments from your stream that you like to clip with you and your friends? These are really important things to kind of set the vibe and the mood of what your Twitch stream can be, especially whenever your stream is offline. And once again, it's also something that's really useful as a tool to post to, say, something like YouTube or TikTok to help drive people to your live stream. So alright guys, that's going to be all the tips I've got for this video. I'm going to link some other videos as well. They should be popping up somewhere up there for you guys to check out. I've done multiple tips videos for people that want to grow their live stream on Twitch, and these are some of the new ones or just more important ones. I thought I would go ahead and reiterate some of these and also add in some new ones that might be helpful to you in your live stream. If you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to get subscribed and hit that like button, and also check out this video here that is on, well, growing your Twitch live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Chad, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.